Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's NanaYaa just once again. I have missed you guys, and yesterday we had the red chair, so you know we're getting comfortable. In the words of Beyonce, comfortable in my skin. Okay, let's not sing that song and embarrass ourselves because we can't sing. But yes, I am excited to be back with new content. So today we're going to be talking about the power of silence. Keep quiet. The power of silence. Miyawano doto. I can't believe I actually remember the Ewe word for that. I'm not an Ewe, but I love learning languages. Silence. Silencio. What other word do I know? What other language can I speak and say silence? That's it. Keep quiet small. AKA, shut up. This message, I'm not going to lie, this message is for me because I am extremely communicative. I would always over communicate. That has served me well in life. It has destroyed a lot of things that I wanted to achieve for myself. Because when you talk a lot, right, when you share your dreams, your hopes, your aspirations with people, you make it easier for your enemies and people who don't wish you well to go ahead of you and destroy what you're trying to build for yourself. When you don't know how to keep certain things to yourself and you talk before everything is ready, you ruin things for yourself. Imagine, let's just play out a scenario, okay, that you are entering a new space, a new business space that is extremely competitive, and everybody there wants to make sure that they are the ones dominating. And then you go to this party, you don't know who's there, you don't know who you're talking to, and you talk about the fact that, oh, I want to be able to do this, this, and this, and come into this space and radicalize things using this point of view because you genuinely think that you're talking to somebody who has certain insights that you could learn from, right? Because they've been so successful in their businesses, so you're just hoping to just pick their brain. But little do you know that they also have a business, just that they're not publicly affiliated to that business, and it's the same business that you want to do. Do you really think they're going to give you great advice? No. Instead, now you've given them something else to look at from another point of view that can make their business better. They have the funds to execute it in a faster time, and they have enough time to dominate the space before you even get your foot in the door. That is what the power of silence can give you. Whereas if you're just gone and then they'd ask you, what do you want to like, oh, I like to try my hands at a business, but I don't know which way to necessarily go, and I'm stuck, and I was wondering if you could just give me some insight to which one do you think it would be best since you've gone into the business, and you know what would be the best course of action. Instead, and you listen to it from their angle and see whatever insight they're willing to share and provide with you. See how they're going to give you advice, whether or not that is going to be beneficial to what you actually want to do. It's sad that we live in a world where everybody doesn't have good intentions, but that is the truth. People are not caring about you like that. People are not coming to me with the intention of, let me help this person. Some people genuinely have good intentions. Some people genuinely want to see other people win. Most people don't. That is the truth. You should know how to just shut up and keep your dreams to yourself. Look at Joseph in the Bible. That dude got amazing dreams of how God wanted to elevate him, about his family, even his mom and dad. And this guy went around talking about his dream, talking about the fact that, oh my God, guess what? I had the best dream. So God wants to put me here. God wants to elevate me like this. And his brothers, of course, they heard a dream and they were like, not on my watch. You're not about to be elevated about us when you are one of the little brothers. Like, you're the last but one baby. And you're over here telling us that we're going to bow down to you. Are you serious? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? And so they sold him into slavery. By God's own divine intervention, he was able to be elevated just like the way God had planned. But you see, in his case, God wanted to do that thing for him regardless, and God had given him multiple opportunities for that to happen for him. Not everybody gets the Joseph package where you screw up one opportunity and then you get a chance to be put into other areas where you can still elevate. Some people, your dream is just one. That gets chopped and you are done. And that's it. It's a wrap for you. So whether you are a Joseph the Dreamer or you are whichever other guy had a dream and then it didn't source for him. You know what I mean? Like the guys that he met in prison where they had dreams as well. They talked about it and they were like, yeah, you're about it. So you should know how to keep your dreams silent. You know, keep things to yourself. You have a plan, you have a vision for your life. Don't be so quick to disclose it. You know, everybody who will hear. I know that sometimes we get very excited. Hey, that's how I am. I get extremely excited. I want to tell somebody and ideas off of them and see if my idea is right. And sometimes you're generally doing that with the purest of intention because you want to know whether or not your idea is good. You're trying to validate the idea. But the problem is sometimes people see that dream in you and you're like, let's kill this dream. Let's stifle this opportunity that you want to create for yourself. Let's eliminate every chance of you feeling happy by pursuing this dream. And they are successful at doing that. You don't want that to be your life. You don't want that to be your story. So when you have an idea, when you have a plan, when you have a vision for your life, sometimes it's just best to keep it between yourself, your diary, your pillow, and God, if you believe in God. On a very rare occasion, you can share with one person that you genuinely trust, that you know is going to support you and has been there for you, and not just future tense is going to support you, but they have a track record of being in your corner and of pushing you and driving you to even be better. People you can share your stuff with. And even with that, I would still say, tell them part of the dream. Like don't go full-fledged and go spewing your guts all over the place, because we're human, you know. It's just important to protect what it is. You should be silent. In the 48 laws of power, it actually talks about using silence as a weapon, using silence as a tool. Because if you're always telling people what you want to do, you lack mystery. There's nothing else to know about you, because you've literally given everybody a game plan and you know exactly how to annihilate you. The things you should keep silent are: number one, your dreams; number two, your visions for your life and the plan that you want to execute in your life. Like number three, how much money you're making or how successful you are. Yes, it's sometimes great because then it can be like, oh, I'm trying to inspire you. Not everybody is inspired by your speech. Some people are looking for ways to bring you down or waiting for the moments where you fall. They're like, ha, we knew it. Ha! Further, we want to see other people fail and we delight in the failure of others. Another thing that you should keep to yourself is sometimes the details of your relationship. It shouldn't be a secret, but it should be private. You shouldn't go around telling people, oh, my husband did this for me, oh, my partner did that for me. Another thing you should keep private are your weaknesses. And I'm saying this from experience. Keep your weaknesses to yourself. Whether it's to friends, whether it's to potential partners, whether it's to people you work with, keep your weaknesses to yourself. Because when you let people know what your weaknesses are, you've literally just given them the manual. You told them what your weaknesses are. So it's easier for them to be like, let's use this to destroy this girl or to destroy this guy. Keep things like that. So keep your weaknesses close to your chest. You don't know who is watching you. You don't know who wants to destroy you. And you'd be surprised. Sometimes we think people are not looking at us, but they are. We think people are not listening, but they are. Keep your weaknesses to yourself. Nobody needs to know your story. Another thing to keep to yourself, your past. Keep your past to yourself. Learn something that history is always told from the point of the victor. When they're retelling history, they take out the parts where they were defeated. They take out the parts where they had to do some very, very shady things to win. Keep your past to yourself. Whether that is work. If you had a terrible experience at your previous place of work, don't go to your new place of work telling them what happened. Don't be that person. If you had a terrible experience with an ex, don't go into your next relationship talking about that. Or don't meet somebody that you're hoping to date talking about that. Because you're basically telling the next person how to treat you. People sometimes treat people based on their past. If I know you are used to princess treatment only, and I know you're not going to accept the barest minimum from me, I'm going to come at you that way. If I know you are used to taking the worst from men, do something bad to you, I expect you to take it because it's like, well, you dealt with the worst. Like, why are you acting brand new? You see where I'm coming from. So, silent, keep these things to yourself and observe. You want to leave the room knowing more about everybody than they know about you. So, keep certain things to yourself. That is the way you win. You should know how to be silent. You should know when to talk. So today, the word of the day is shut up. I want us to learn today how to keep quiet about a lot of things in our lives and focus on only elevating the positives and hiding things that we need work on, hiding things that we want to be better at. Anyway, if you like this, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Come see your girl once in a while. Make sure you like the video and share this with anybody that you think also needs to learn how to shut up, needs to learn the power of silence. And I'll see you in the next video. And oh, shout out to YouTube. They're actually suggesting new videos to you as we are talking right now. It's going to be provided here on the screen. Just click on one of them and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.